Hey there, Tamir from Fibonacci-Traders.com, your weekly market recap. Phuket, Thailand edition. Like, subscribe, and let's see what SPY and Friends brought us in the past week. SPY closed the week, another weekly high. Continuation above this red line, and now we are entering this uptrend channel towards the 474, 477 new all-time highs for the SPY before the end of 2023. Let's see. For now, bulls are showing strength, and we have another 4.3% more or less to new all-time highs. QQQ broadening formation, once again the only true formation that price aggregates inside, and you have this upper border of this broader formation. This yellow trend line holds as a resistance for the higher highs. Now this area, the 380 area, is the support. We can take Fibonacci. Fibonacci will help us know where are the next support and resistance for future price action. Breaking above this yellow trend line, and in my opinion 430 area will be next. 382 needs to hold. Next we have the Dow Jones. Once again, trend lines shows us that they are the true support, resistance, and furthermore our roadmap for future price action. And as you can see, second week on the Dow Jones, this red trend line holding as resistance. Now we can take also Fibonacci, swing low, swing high, and all this area is the resistance. Above it 375. Then the support that should hold is the 357. IWM overall broke and closed above the 618 Fibonacci retracement. We had a downtrend, bounce, 618 Fibonacci retracement. Now price broke, close above it. Now the 185 area from resistance will become support before the next leg up towards the 191, and maybe can we get above the 200 before the end of 2023? Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Can we get 200 on the IWM before the end of this year? Bitcoin continuation its bull run towards the 50k. Nothing stops Bitcoin now. For now, bulls of Bitcoin wants to reach the 50k, 48, 50k, and then we shall see where Bitcoin might be heading next. You also can take Fibonacci, and as you can see, this area, the 39 area, was a very important area of resistance, support. All this around, support and resistance, broke to the downside, and now broke up above, continuation towards the 50k. Ethereum on the weekly also, after breaking above this red line, this red zone, that was a very important area of support and resistance in the past. 1 week ago, broke to the upside. This week, bullish continuation. Now we can take Fibonacci that will let us know where is the next resistance, 2620, and then in my opinion we shall see 36 to the upside. And of course, everything you see and hear on my channel is for educational purposes only. If you want to become your own indicator, if you want to stop following others to tell you what to do, where to buy, check the links in the description below for further information. 26 together with this trend line is the next major resistance for Ethereum. By the way, if you need to ask someone on social media, whether it's Twitter, YouTube, Discord, WhatsApp group, Facebook groups, Telegram, if you need to ask someone what should you do with your positions, or if you need to buy, sell, how much to buy, how much to sell, where to put your stop loss, please stop trading now. It is the fastest way to blow up account, is to ask someone else what to do. Crude oil futures 70 back to support. It was support during November 2022 until June of 2023. Upside, all the gains just wiped out. Back to the 70, below it, 63 to the downside. KRE on the weekly, super bullish. Now, all we need to do is continuation above the 49.50, and next we will see 62 to the upside. Natural gas on the weekly, believe it or not, we are back to the 255. The 255 area was a very important area of resistance, support since June of 2023 until September of 2023, uptrend, and then gave back everything, and we are back to the 255. Downtrend continuation below the 255. Where price of natural gas will head next? Never guess. Use Fibonacci. Look at the low of the day. And the Fibonacci below it, 226 to the downside. SOXX. Inside this broadening formation, basically moving sideways in the past 3 weeks or so. We need a break above the 252, above the 525, sorry. And then 540 area, breaking up and above this orange trend line, look left, support, 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 boom, resistance, resistance in the past 4 weeks, trend lines from support to resistance shows us the way for future price action. And by the way, there is such a thing as a good resistance. If this trend line showed us a good support for the higher lows, now it shows us the higher highs. As long as SOXX is grinding up along the way, this orange trend line, we're good to go on long. If you want to know where price might be heading next, all you need to do is Fibonacci. This crossroads between this orange trend line and the 538 area is a major resistance, breaking up and above. And in my opinion, we will get a very steep and a very tough bull run towards the 612. Apple on the weekly, super bullish. 191 now is the support. Next is the 198. New all-time highs on Apple. And then 207, all this area, 207, 211 to the upside, revisiting this red line. Meta, uptrend channel on the weekly until proven otherwise. Now let's see if Meta can break above the 355 area, all this area, this red line that was resistance, broke to the upside, support, broke to the downside, resistance, breaking above this red line, and we can take Fibonacci, and Fibonacci will give us future support and resistance for price action above the 354, 352 area. We will see 367 and then 394 to the upside with the new all-time highs on Meta. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Can we see new all-time highs on Apple? Can we see new all-time highs on Meta before 2024? Tesla moving sideways, nothing much. Doji, inside candle, indecision. 3 consecutive weeks of an indecision from the market on Tesla. So if the market cannot decide what to do with Tesla, we surely cannot decide what to do with Tesla. Go short, go long, open new position. We don't know because market doesn't know. We need to break above this yellow trend line towards this red line. We can start taking long, few days above. If price will give us few days above this yellow line towards the red line, and we can add to this position a weekly close above this red line. But until then, downtrend within a downtrend. We have the yellow downtrend inside a massive downtrend since November of 2021. Google, overall, moving sideways with all this area, the 140, 141 area, very tough resistance. So if you want to go long on Google, in my opinion, at least 2 days above the 135. But once again, do your own due diligence. It's okay to follow to get ideas, but in the end of the day, it's your money. Please take care of your money. Next, we have AMD, and what a week it was for AMD. Bullish week, finally breaking above this long-term red downtrend line. Now let's see continuation above the 131.80 area. And if you're a pattern seeker, pattern trader, you can see a massive cup and handle on AMD. What does it mean? For me and for all the rest of the Fibonacci traders, it means nothing. We need to follow price, use levels to manage our risk, and future support and resistance above the 132. We will see 145, and then new all-time highs on the 164. Let me know in the comments below. Do you trade patterns? Is it working for you? Which is your favorite pattern of them all? The cup and handle, the bull flag. Look at this trend line. Very nice. Support, support, support. Broke to the downside. Now, if you take a look, let's clean the chart a little bit. And you can take a look and you can see from support to resistance, doji, 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 engulfing, outside candle, breaking this area. Now all we need to see is continuation. Can bulls of AMD continue to the upside towards the 145, 163 new all-time highs in AMD. Nvidia, slowly grinding down. 458 needs to hold this support. It was a very tough resistance over here, as you can see. Support. Let's see continuation, bounce to the upside. If you are not long yet on Nvidia, patience. We need a break, at least 2-3 days holding above the 477 inside this red zone, and then breaking above the 504 to the upside towards 585. Short, continuation, retracement, cool off, call it whatever you like. Below the 458, we will see 432 and maybe back, retesting this green support zone. Amazon on the weekly, stuck between the 142 and the 150. Long continuation above the 150 towards the 159, towards this white trend line. Look left, this white trend line. Support, resistance, resistance. Now, next area of major resistance for Amazon is the 160, together with this white trend line. Shopify, broadening formation at its best. Yellow trend line, resistance, support, support, broke to the downside, resistance, went inside this downtrend channel, a massive broadening formation, broke up and above, back to the yellow trend line as resistance. Doji on a trend line is never, after a massive uptrend of course, a doji of a trend line is never a bullish signal. If you are long on Shopify, it's time to manage your risk much more carefully, much more tighter. Long continuation only above 75.40, 75.50, closing at least 2 days above this yellow trend line, above the 75.50, and then we will see 86 with this Purple trend line to the upside. Netflix is next. 455 from resistance, super resistance it was over here, since June of 2023 all the way to September of 2023. 3 months of a massive resistance. Bulls gave up, massive downtrend. Bounce, now 455 needs to hold the support. Long continuation on Netflix, in my opinion, only above the 483. And then next is 530 and 600. You can also take trend line that will show you the way to Netflix. You have this trend line over here. You have the same angle, another trend line over here. So next is the 530 and then 600 with this yellow trend line breaking above this yellow trend line. We shall see 844 together with this yellow trend line by the hands. Bullish continuation above 377 towards the 400 and this red trend line to the upside. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit the like, subscribe, share with friends. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. More videos coming up this special Thailand weekend. Until then, stay safe.